Alright, so here I have X-23 number 2. This book is maybe 2 to 3 weeks old, but I couldn't find it. So I found it this morning and read it, and I think it's great. Marjorie is one of the best writers right now I think that the X books have, and her combination with Will Conrad's drawing is perfect. So let's hop in. We are started off with a great father-daughter moment between X-23. Their kind of father-daughter relationship isn't really addressed a whole bunch in the other X books, but I think it's great here. We end up going to where X was in the burning building from last issue, and she's confronted by the demon that's been haunting Wolverine. I think it's interesting how art is different for each book, and I think I like how it's portrayed here better than in the Wolverine ongoing series. There's a guy who thinks that X started the fire, but that's not really important, and then kind of Gambit, who's shows off camera, but you know it's him by the way the other character's written and the gloves. He comes up out of nowhere. I was kind of wondering where did he come from, but it's addressed later in the issue, for sure. We have a great sort of mother-daughter / like aunt moment with Storm here. I think that I really like the characterization of this, and I think Storm should be portrayed like this more in the X books. How she's kind of just looking after X and always there, and a mother figure. Cyclops comes in, and X has kind of a delusion, and she kind of freaks out, and they're like, "What, Laura? What's going on?" It really kind of bothers. I understand why she's written like this, but it kind of, I don't know, it hurts me that she's so dark and demented, where she's really just be a kid like the rest of the X kids. Wolverine comes in, and the next 5 or 6 pages, there's a little scene that is very juxtaposition to where the previous scene was at the start of the book, where it's very father-daughter. Here it's very antagonistic, and you even see the glossed over eyes that Wolverine has because his body is being possessed. Hellion comes in. There's a great moment here with the two of them, and kind of addresses their relationship. That's great. I really like the stuff between the two of them and how they're both hurting units, but yet they kind of they're figuring each other out. There's a scene with Storm and Gambit here that goes back to when Storm was rescued by Gambit when she joined the X, or back in the 80s, and I think that's great, and it's kind of introducing Gambit as more of a regular into the book, which was followed by a conclusion and a great cliffhanger, and I can't wait for X-23 number 3 that comes out next week, I believe. So I'm going to give X-23 number 2 a 4.5 out of 5 for me, so go check it out if you can. This is a great book and a great drawn book. Check it out.